Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Today I will be taking all of you through my experiments with response. Response is now opened up by the OpenAI in their API calls, which is very exciting. Why is it exciting? Let's look at it. So response has multiple things. It has text inputs and outputs like chat completion, but with a lot of other things. You can give image, you can give file inputs, you can have conversational states now. You can also do functional function calls, but you can also pass images. So it's multi-model, and you can configure multiple tools. So it is going towards an endpoint which can be used to make agentic approach, if you like, right? So I used the boilerplate code by Dave. A big shout out to Dave for maintaining these fantastic repo, which I loved. So I picked up his code line, and in the introduction, there were, of course, chat completion and responses differences. But what I picked up on was the image. So if you look at the image given in the first input, it has a basketball team playing. And the question is, what teams are playing in this image? And I will run this code line. And you will see now that without having to do much, just as an endpoint call from the API, I get that images are from Cleveland and Brooklyn Nets, right? For example. So I get that input. Now let's make it a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to now see how strong and what all it can do. Of course, it's much more than just response. It's the capability of the model itself. So now I'm going to try and do a visual inspection like one might do on a shop floor or a packaging line. So I have now given an image um, which has boxes, right? And I'm asking it to do analyze the image for quality inspection. And when I run it, we will see that it gives much more details of analysis than just a name of the teams playing, for example. Overall, the boxes are not in suitable condition for safe transportation or storage of goods. And it talks about the edge corners, the structural integrity, the material condition, tape and seals, label visibility, and whatnot. Right. So the image shows 3 damaged cardboard boxes. Here is the quality inspection. Today morning, I was stuck in traffic, and there was a very unfortunate situation on the side road where there was a complete deadlock. There was a crane coming from behind, and you see this is just a half image, a quick shot from my car. And what I try and do is I try and say what's happening in this image and how to solve this in the real time, right? Um, without huge investment of infra or time, suggest which vehicles from the image should move, also identify the city where this might be happening. And let's have fun with this now. So let's see what it does. And of course, my file for this is different. And let's try. And you see, it takes a little bit of time. Of course, I had forgotten to comment about the previous chat completion and responses. Now the image analysis should start, and it should tell the image shows traffic jam involving various vehicles like auto rickshaw, cars, trucks. There is also crane visible, possible indicator indicating construction or some obstacle on the road. Manual traffic management, prioritize the movement, move the auto rickshaw and car first, coordinate the crane operator to temporarily clear the path if possible. Communication is saying get the loudspeakers and mobile alerts out, temporary rerouting if possible, clear signage. City identification, and this is getting interesting. It says based on the language on the signboards on auto rickshaw, it has a registration of KA, which could be Karnataka. And that's the script visible. So it is potentially in Bangalore. And if you now look at the um, analysis again, you see that the KA was almost extremely skewed in both of these vehicles. So it trying to pick up from the license plate KA, and based on that telling, this could be Bangalore, is extremely impressive. So sky is the limit. We don't need to depend on too much of wrapper coding as the API endpoints are becoming agentic and responses is potentially the one way of it. Let me know what you think of the use case and potential in next few months or a year with what we can do with all of these endpoints. Thank you very much.